You're gonna open your life up to other people. Be sure that they are the types of people who can elevate your perspective, because your performance will be dictated by your perspective. If you want to evolve, you're going to be faced with the need to believe enough in what you can see that's just outside of your reach, believe in it enough to take action on it. You're going to naturally consult the people that are in your concentric, closer circles of influence. It makes it a lot easier if they're the types of people to help you. So be ruthless in the types of people you allow into your inner circle. I mean, cutthroat ruthless. When I'm disappointed in a relationship, I recalibrate the expectations and boundaries of that relationship, which then puts me in a position not to expect something from that relationship that shouldn't come from that relationship. And that then puts me in a position not to be disappointed. And I can love that person and that relationship for exactly what it actually is. Just things to think about, you know what I'm saying? If I'm dealing with a 4-year-old, I fix my expectations. If I'm dealing with work relationships, I fix my expectations. I don't try to make those intimate relationships, and vice versa. Gotta play the game, man. Gotta cook with that tartar sauce, you know what I'm saying? If you're disappointed in a relationship, it probably means you misappointed your expectations in that relationship. You probably didn't completely understand the context of the relationship. The other thing is, you cannot expect other people to see your vision. No matter how much you love them, they love you. No matter how much they support you, they want to protect you. You know what I'm saying? You need to go to a dangerous place that's going to require this version of you to die in order for you to achieve what it is you need to achieve. If I love you as you, I'm afraid of you having to kill the you that I know and love and have commonality with. You start to understand after you've been on the path for a while that people mean well, the ones that love you, that tell you you shouldn't go. They're trying to save a version of you that they love. Who knows if they have the faith to see and understand who you need to turn into. But if you don't listen to your heart, you can spend the rest of your life in a type of purgatory, you know what I'm saying? No matter how good your friend is, there's gonna become a time when you love them, they love you, but they can't see what you can see that you need to be, because like a seed, there's a whole destiny of a forest inside of you, and only you know it, and it's your responsibility, and only your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? There's no way to get on this path and become the person you need to be without doing it alone. You need to go into the darkness, you and your God, and you gotta figure these things out. That's how you hit those levels. That's how you trigger your adaptation reflex. That's how you find out who you and your God really are. That's where the tartar sauce is. The struggle's where the tartar sauce is. And nobody can help you. Nobody can help you. I can give you tools, but my tools won't even be. It's gonna be the synergy of what you figure out by working the equation, because there's only one you in this whole entire universe. Get after it. Stop looking for help and just get to work. It's the only way. You're either creating from a place of faith and you're like moving forward and fighting forward. You study epigenetics, you understand everything all the way down to you in a subatomic level. You're either in expansion or growth. Expansion or protection, right? So growth or holding fast. There's a time to be in either. But what I think happens is because so many of us don't know how to deal with fear and reality. You know what I'm saying? We let fear linger so much longer than it needs to in reality, or we let fear have us rather than having fear as fuel, right? We get stuck in protection mode. Then we spend most of our life trying to justify protection mode through our intellect while silencing our heart that's trying to push us forward faithfully. Really become strong. You'll be able to actually oscillate between your heart and your mind. You'll know when to use which one. You'll know when you're faced with something that's so much stronger and smarter than you, that you just have to have enough heart to go and to push into it and to lean into it and maybe sacrifice this version of yourself to the dragon on the altar of progress. And that by the grace of God, After you've done that enough times, you realize you come out stronger every single time. It's literally the Phoenix process. I'm gonna go get under this bench and fail right now. It's gonna be one of the most magnificent, beautiful things I've done all day today, that I'll even be able to do today. I'll know two things when I get done. I'll know how weak I am, but I'll also know how strong I am. Light implies dark, day implies night, life implies death, ones and zeros. It's all there in duality. What you leverage is what you focus on. The mental alchemy, baby. That's the alchemy of the mind. That's that perceptual empowerment. Hey, your perspective will dictate your performance. It's nobody's fault but yours. You can't perform past what you can see. You can't perform past what you believe. That's why we do the work in here and in here. What happens out there is the fruit of the quality of your internal life. That's all it is. If you don't know how weak you are, if you don't know how strong you are, where's your starting point? What do you know about yourself? You know what I'm saying? Those two things you have to know before you get started. Even if it's not your strength you're trying to use, you gotta know where your 3 or 4 stones are. You gotta know about your vessel. You know what I'm saying? It's your duty to know what you have, build what you have, submit what you have to the process of purification and transmutation, which is the furnace. That painful process is the providence set before you. That is the path. You're not good enough right now. The path will perfect you. Having the faith to step on the path is the game. Doing it, there's so much faith involved. It's a beautiful thing. I'm convinced it's the only way to truly live. So that's why I try to drop you guys. That's why I opt to be the mirror, you know what I'm saying? I opt to be the man in the ring, and you can learn from me whether I live or die, pass or fail. You get to just go on this journey with me, and hopefully it inspires you to do you, because the more people that are chasing their full potential, the more people make positive contributions to this world, the more each and every one of us evolves, the more we all evolve as a humanity. E pluribus unum, out of many one. It's the same principle as if you seek to change the world, first seek to change yourself. It's powerful. Get after it. I love you guys. Boom.